Hey guys, how's it going? It's Kappa Regime. Welcome back. We're now on episode 9 of the series. I think the last one, we just finished out expanding Birmingham to the point that we can start distributing some liquor to London, and that was a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Oh my god, I was starting to doubt whether or not we could make it by the deadline, but we did it. So now we're moving on to the invasion here. So what we're going to have to do is buy the small private route from Chester to Holyhead. We also need a balance of 350k per week, which we're pretty much there already. We just maybe need to bring in maybe one or two more rural business lines, and we'll find out where the best way to do, what city is best to do that on soon. But I have you guys notice I have the webcam in here. This video I'm recording on the same day I dropped the tip video, and I think I still have 2 or 3 more playthrough videos before this one actually airs. In about 4 days. So as of today, it's Tuesday. So let's get into it, right? So we're gonna go ahead and find that small private route that they're talking about from Chester to Holyhead, and we need to connect more cities into the network. We only have 8 out of 13, so 5 more to go. Chester and Holyhead will probably be 2 of those, and we got to find 3 more. Let's see. Chester. I know Holyhead's up here. Where's Chester? I see that's the private route there. Am I blind? Where the hell is Chester? Oh my god. Am I tripping out? Oh, it's called Chester and Holyhead Railway. Okay, I thought there was a city called Chester. So we need to buy the concession first, which we're able to do because we had about $1.5 stacked up. And another 400k.
Eternal conflict of nations. The weak are consumed by the strong, and thus become part of something better.
Okay, awesome. I just noticed I'm covering up the NPC dialogue in the bottom left corner with my camera here. Sorry about that. I'll correct it on the next video, but we already started recording. So, learning process here, guys. Sorry about that. So now that we have this, we now have access to this wood, which is going to benefit our network greatly. Because the only other place we're bringing in wood is, wow, nowhere, actually. Right? Yeah, because I guess we could have tapped into this as well. Who's this? Yeah, this is the engineer guy. Yeah, this is his line, and I believe this is the French ladies, and I believe, yeah, that one's the gangster. Okay, so I think the lowest hanging fruit right now is the French lady, but we'll worry about that later. Let's connect this new line from Holyhead and McGowan train station for the wood into our line at Liverpool. And yeah, that looks like this is our freight line, so we're going to connect it into there. But first of all, let's complete the double track into Holyhead here. Wow, that's pretty sizable slope. Wow, okay, that's not ideal, but whatever. The less money we got to spend on establishing these lines, the better. Because this is going to be a pretty expensive venture here, guys. Okay, wow, we got to bring that out pretty far. Whoops. Gosh. There we go. Right there. Setting track direction accordingly. I think we're good to go. Might want to let it run London and Northwestern merged. Yep, we got it. It's funny, the dialogues are still coming out as if I just bought a huge rail company when we only bought this, like, micro line. I hate these micro lines. Did I mention that? I think that was the title of one of the previous videos, which you guys will see. Maybe you're watching that. Maybe this is the first video you're watching of mine. So if that's the case, welcome. Appreciate you guys stopping by. But why am I talking like this is a stream or something? I'm dumb. Anyway. So we made it a little less extreme there, but oh man, the bridge. Driving up the value. Even though we got these 2 bridges, It is only 170k, surprisingly, which is not too bad. Do we even need the second bridge? Oh, we're gonna need something to make that slope a little more gradual, though. Can we bring it a little closer? Yeah, 6%. It's pretty bad. Whatever. It's a short line just to get wood and to deliver freight to Holyhead potentially as well. We're gonna do it. Bam. Why did I exit out of the dialogue? Now I need to build it manually. So the thing about that auto parallel track option is it only works after building the station initially. If you close the dialogue, it's gone, as you guys saw there. Okay. Well, unfortunately, with having a bridge coming directly out of the station here, we can't put the supply tower directly beside it, which is custom for us. But I guess we can put it right there. Hopefully that doesn't slow things down. But first I want to bring this line in because we have a balance per week to meet, which I think just by bringing in this wood station, we should meet that. So, freight Liverpool. This is going to be a freight line. Burbanus. Compare these. Man, so with the speed, it's almost better, even though it has less tractive power. We're going to keep with the Burbanus for now. We don't need a refrigerated car on this line in particular. So actually we have an option here, guys. We could do a single freight line with a waypoint in at McGowan train station. What are the pros and cons of doing that? So basically what this would do is if I started at Holyhead is we pick up beer or any other freight from Holyhead. And if the train on that route hypothetically gets to McGowan station and still has room, it'll also try to fulfill the wood demand in Liverpool. And on the flip side, it'll bring meat and any other freight up. And if it has room, it'll bring also wood to meet Holyhead's demand. I think I'm going to keep the lines separate because I don't want to, although that seems more efficient, having one train do both, I want to keep them separate for now. Another benefit of doing that is not needing to add on the refrigerator car on this wood-only station, right? Yeah. I think that's okay. We also want to bring freight directly back and forth from Holyhead. So we'll make this a freight line, the Burbanus, but we'll need that refrigerator car on this one because we're going to be bringing meat in. I mean, we don't need it, but it's going to increase our freight revenue by 25%, which we got the money. Why not do it, right? Line runs longs. I'm so dumb. I forgot to set the track direction. So that's fine. We can create that. But we need to set the track direction here. Come on, that's basic, man. Getting ahead of myself. There I go, rushing again. What can we do for research here? Let's see. We got 360 saved up, so we can go straight for the iron cow catcher, which will increase reliability of our locomotives by an additional 5%. As a 10% bonus from research. But what else do we have? Saboteurs. I mean, we might want to start going into saboteurs because we need to get rid of some of the competition. So the residual value when replacing old locomotives increases by 5. This might be good. You know, I might do this. Oh, we already have it. What the hell are we talking about? Personnel. I'm just going to do this. I think that's fine. We'll catch some of those other ones because I want to get over to this number 51 Dragon to upgrade our entire freight line. So we're going to go ahead and run that a little. Reviewing here. So we got that. 350k per week. We'll probably hit with just this new addition here. We have the cattle that we could be bringing into Liverpool. Why are we not doing that already? Because maybe we're fulfilling some of the demand. But let me see how the industry in Liverpool is doing. That seems to be going okay. How many cattle do we have? So we're only using 2.5 per week, and we have 5.2 in the warehouses and storage. but we do get a connection bonus from it. So maybe we just created another supplement station here. Actually, we need to run this a little more at faster speed. But let's see what else we have. Do we have any other cities we could tie into? There's Cambridge. So Cambridge, Oxford. We got Holyhead, which should be the 9th. Okay, so we're going to do Cambridge and Oxford. Starting with, I think, the express line. So this is the express Birmingham. We'll bring the express line. Yeah, we're gonna do that kind of thing. Okay, so I think we stacked up enough money to at least break ground on this. Let's see. Okay, that's gonna be our Cambridge Express. EXP CBG. Bam. That rhymes. Heck yeah, bro. We're not going to build any extensions yet. Let's just see how this is going to work. We'll run that because we want money to come in. Is that cool? Oh man, that's perfect. Nice and straight. Build that. Second line. $113. Dope. Okay. Put all the essentials down. I think we can do what we need to do here. Maintenance depot and warehouse. No, maintenance depot and restaurant. It's the express station. Now let's create our express line from BMH to CBG, Birmingham to Cambridge. Express. Les contenants. One train. All right, cool. Let's see how much our weekly balance is going up just by running this a little bit here. So we now have 10 trains in our network, or sorry, 10 cities in our network. We need 3 more. I know I said in a previous playthrough we want to increase the citizens in London too and try to knock out some of these optionals. I think we're going to get the value up by the end of this. There we go.
Populated, but it lies between England and Ireland. That's why routes in this region can be very valuable.
Nice. What else? Okay. So as I was saying, I want to get some of these optional tasks out of the way too. I think we're going to get 30 mil company value just by completing the tasks. Kind of passively achieve 3 cities with 100k or more. So that's going to be the hardest. London, though, we're going to passively get that second one by reaching 120, because obviously 120 is bigger than 100. So that should make us 2 out of 3. But I think Liverpool could start blowing up too. So we might get all of these as long as we focus a little more on London. But just by completing the tasks, we can get this one and probably the second one. But we'll see. We're not going to worry too much about it. Okay, we're at 16 mil value now. We just need to connect 3 more cities into our network. And I think we said, okay, we have Dover already. Oxford we'll just pull in. Maybe, because this is the freight line. It'll be a little cheaper to add this in with just the freight line. And I probably could be making this easier on myself, guys, by using mixed lines and single stations at some of these places, but I kind of want to hold to that tactic because I think it's sort of future-proofing me from having to do too massive of reconfigurations at each city to accommodate more and more freight and higher populations needing more and more in those cities. That makes sense. So we went ahead and built the station in Oxford. This is going to be the EXP Oxt. How do we abbreviate OFD? It's not really, doesn't really bring Oxford to mind when I see that abbreviation, but whatever. Yeah, this line is getting utilized, isn't it? Can I do something like that? No, there's too many. We'll bring it up here. 1%. Should I bring it in lower? Yeah, I guess it really doesn't matter. Yeah, okay, higher is better because there's too much terrain to deal with over there. So we'll do that. Tying this station off. BMH to Oxford. Right. Urbanus 80%. Okay. We're gonna do 2 right away. Seems like Oxford really wants to get to Birmingham for some reason. Okay, we got Plymouth. We could tie into Swansea. Man, I really need to get rid of the engineer over here, but I don't have nearly as much bankroll. Okay, we got breakdowns. Okay, that's a deploy. There's another 267 connection bonus there. How are we doing? So 2 more cities. Let's see, we got Oxford, London. No cities down here. York we got. Carlisle we got. Nothing but snow and junk up there. So I guess we have no choice but to start moving in on some of the engineers' cities here. We can kind of leech some of the infrastructure he's already built as well, which I guess is a hidden benefit of having them right next to us. So I think we can utilize Oxford to go into Bristol. There's also Swansea. So I think I need both Swansea and Bristol. Those are the only 2 cities we have, actually, right? I don't think we have anything else. We already got everything else. Okay, so let's do Bristol first via Oxford. Somehow. We'll need to put in the train station parallel to his, like that. I'm probably going to end up putting, if I build a freight station over here, it's going to be over there. Let's just, bam. Talk about like a passive aggressive move, or is it fully aggressive? I don't know, but we're going to do that. Call this, okay, this is Bristol. EXP BTL. And my abbreviation game sucks. Whatever. Here we go. Going down. Connecting them up there. Wow, look at that epic tunnel. Can we not have it be so epic, maybe? Tunnel on a bridge. That is a lot better, but we don't have enough money, so we'll let it run while we take a look at what we can optimize here. That is okay. Maybe we should do all bridges, man. I don't know. Tunnels are friggin' expensive, man. Holy. Tunnels are friggin' expensive. So are bridges, but not as much as tunnels. Yeah, so that's only 200k to build a series of 3 bridges into Bristol here. Do we have any slow sections? We got a kind of a slow section here. Maxed it out just with a little tweak. 70 going into the station. Maybe if we... There we go. 198k. That will work, man. It'll work. Maybe not the best, but it'll work. Okay. Station infrastructure. while we run this at max speed. We'll create the station buildings in a second, guys. I have not forgot about it. Don't worry. Mine near Liverpool. Where's that? No, I don't want it. Okay, where were we? Bristol. Bristol Station. Maintenance Depot. Restaurant. Oxford Station. Maintenance Depot. Restaurant. In 2 seconds. 1, 2. There we go. That was more like 3. Okay, more research here, guys. What is this? Water, sand, lubricating oil consumption. Okay, so that is going to reduce the amount they need to actually stop at the supply tower, so that's good. We need one more city. We need Swansea. And I think we're going to do it via Bristol, actually, because that's going to give us the most direct route into here. And I'm going to be a douchebag and stunt the growth of his station here, if I can. No? Oh, gotta turn it around. Oh, so it won't let me build too close. I thought I could butt up right against the station so we can't build any more rails, but yeah, that would be a really cheap tactic, right, if you could do that. So the developers thought ahead, as much as I hope they wouldn't. Personnel search. I don't have money for it anyway. Okay, so why am I whatever. It's gonna be an express station, so express Swansea. Makes sense, right? A little bit. Okay, Bristol. So I don't know how we have this oriented here. Let's see. I think we have them oriented opposite. So I'll need to bring the bottom line into this. Ooh, man, a lot of mountainous terrain that we have to negotiate around here. Let's try to bring it in lower. We get rid of that. No grade, big bridge. Make it a little smaller without too much of a grade there. Oh, yeah, I think that's good. Is that as short as the... We technically do not even need a bridge, but bridges are kind of cool. That brings the cost down. Yeah, because it's going to be too tight of a bend if I try to go around this body of water here. So we're just going to wait until we have enough to build it. Oh, wow.
The success of the London and North Western Railway had permanently
Wait, is that it?
changed the face of British railroads.
Okay, cool.
The patchwork of the rail network had been cleaned up, and passengers could now travel from London to Wales and then Scotland on a single ticket. The company had achieved its goal and had become the largest public company in the United Kingdom. But new opponents had also risen from the masses. These competitors were so big that they could not simply be bought up.
Yeah, we were definitely really far from buying them up.
Our network extends to the Welsh coast. Those who want to travel to Ireland must now use the London and North Western connection. I must congratulate you. You've accomplished everything I've asked for. And even more, you've outlived me in this enterprise. Supposedly my personality is no longer in line with our company values. I will simply move on to bigger and better things.
Sure you will, buddy. That's the chapter, guys. I didn't think that was going to be the last part. Looks like it's going to be a pretty short video. So sorry about that, guys. I like to do maybe at least 30-40 minutes, but we did it. Let's check out our score. Director. Oh, man. I want a chief executive. Damn. I think it's because we kind of rushed through it a little bit. Maybe we should have spent a little more time completing the optional tasks as we talked about earlier in the video. But that's it. I didn't even get to set up the rail line completely, which kind of caught me off guard, as you guys saw. But anyway, I hope you guys liked the episode. What episode was this? I think this is episode 9 in the campaign series overall, and maybe 5 episodes total for chapter 2, which is 1 episode longer than it was for chapter 1. So with that, the difficulty and the time spent in each one is slowly creeping up as we make our way through here, guys. But I really appreciate you guys coming by. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode, and maybe you can use some of the tactics I used in this series in some of your playthroughs. And anyway, feel free to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Peace out, guys.